All right, kids, let's try this. So here is number 25 on page 4. Let me plug this in. That is an x squared minus y squared. Ooh, a little large. I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit on it. So that's not bad. And I'm going to use my arrow keys to rotate around the z-axis like this. If I want to rotate around the x-axis, I need to... That's not rotating around the x-axis. Let's see. I don't know. We'll have to work on that, I think. So let's see what else we can do here. So it says there's a line that goes from, well, first off, it actually says, what do all 50 curves have in common? So I want to make 25 grid lines in each direction. So there you go. There's my 25 grid lines in each direction. And it says there's a line that goes from 1, 1, 0 to -1, -1, 0. So I'm going to graph that. So I'm going to go up here in my curve. There is not, or my selection items, there's not a line, but there is a space curve, which I can use. And so this curve starts at 1, and it goes to -1. So I will go minus 2t. And my y value also goes from 1 to minus 2t. And my z value is just 0. And my t is going to go from 0 to 1. And let's show that curve, and there it is. So there's a line. It looks like it's entirely in the curve. That's kind of cool. So let's put a, I wonder if we can just put a point on this. Oh, ooh. Oh, there's a point. There's a point. I can move it around. That point is moving around. It can go off the screen, I guess, can it? There you go. Let's see if we can get a better view of that. There you go. There's a nice point. I'm going to delete this line that we have in there. So I'm wondering if there's anything else that we can use to do this point. So let's see. I wonder, show gradient at a point on the surface. There's the gradient vector. And as I move this point around, that gradient vector moves and changes its size and shape in this direction. That's kind of telling you the slope, if you will. Ooh. Show a normal vector. So this vector is always perpendicular to the surface. Much easier to do than in GeoGebra, I think. Show the partial derivative with respect to x. So let's try this. Ooh, and let's show the partial derivative with respect to y. Ooh. And it also has the tangent line there. So that's kind of giving you the value of that partial derivative. What else can we do? What else can we do? Show directional derivative. Oh, I don't know what that is doing. That's the directional derivative trace at that point. I have to use, oh, who knows what's happening, kids. Anyway, play around with this. It's fun.